Since the beginning, Halo was about Master Chief and Cortana, partners protecting humanity. But that is now a distant memory.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to the inaugural episode of Chatterbox. Chatterbox will be a show that focuses on some of the week's most notable news with the opinion of a 40-year-old man in the midst of a midlife crisis trying to make something of himself on YouTube.
We have a new mission, soldier.
What is it? What's down there?
A weapon.
A weapon? How many guns do you need?
Well, looks like today is the day we finally get that new look at the Halo Infinite campaign gameplay. So let me give you guys a little bit of a background first. I'm not a Halo guy. My only real experience with playing a Halo game, it was Halo 3. I did play it to completion. I played it in co-op mode with my nephew. I couldn't tell you anything about it other than the fact that I had fun. I do remember that part. But as far as story and anything like that goes, it's gone. It's out of my mind. I'm a 40-year-old man. I can barely remember my own name half the time, so don't be surprised by that. What you should be surprised by, though, is the improvements that 343 Studios and Joseph Staten were able to make in just a little over a year, close to a year and a half, somewhere around there. It was July 2020 when we first saw the Halo Infinite gameplay and that infamous hunk of a brute, Craig. So the first and most impressive thing, in my opinion, is we know how important and sought after my opinion is the improved lighting. The lighting in the updated look of the campaign is far better than what we saw in the first place. You can even see here in this, these pictures were tweeted out from the official Xbox account. We're going to take a look here, and this is the general brute that we see at the end of the first trailer. Again, I apologize. I am not a Halo guy, so if this guy has a specific name, but what I do know is that you could really see the specific lighting improvements that they have made in this scene. Now, of course, you can also tell that there's been some really good work done updating the textures, adding details, but the lighting is just the unsung hero in that scene. Now, another part of the graphics that I noticed were pretty well updated, I thought, is the clipping. You can notice here with the general hologram in his where his arms, connect to his torso and his shoulder area. It's really bad in the original reveal. I will admit this is kind of nitpicking. Generally, clipping like that doesn't bother me. But in this, it was just so noticeable in such a specific area. It was just really distracting and just looked bad. And that seems to be something else that they have fixed in the updated reveal. So I'm really, really happy to see that. Now, one thing from the original reveal that a lot of people did seem to like was the gameplay. And that certainly carries over into this new reveal. And as a matter of fact, it's even better in my opinion. As, again, somebody who is not a Halo guy, this looks fun as hell. There is so much that they've added to it. My favorite of which is obviously that grapple hook. I mean, who doesn't want to swing around like a 2-ton Spider-Man? And on top of all that, we've got new enemy types. You have the skimmers, which are the small gargoyle bat-looking thingies. The super weird Harbinger. She called herself the Harbinger of something. I couldn't tell. Harbinger of Truth, Harbinger of Choice. I couldn't tell what she said. But she is actually referred to in the original reveal, too, which I had caught at the end of that video, where you get the terrible clipping hologram general. He mentions the Harbinger. And then my favorite of these new characters, super creepy, called him, I think, the Spartan Hunter Jaga or Domni. And of course, what is probably the biggest gameplay change, along with the new open world aspect, the upgrade system, which is, I believe, a first in a Halo game. So that was it. That was today's look at the new reveal, the Halo Infinite campaign. My quick impressions from a person who's not a Halo guy, but who has been caught up in the hype over Infinite. And what do you guys think? Especially those of you who are Halo fans who have been playing the series from the beginning. What's your thoughts? How do you feel about this? Are you excited for the changes that they've made? Are you excited to see where the story goes? Thankfully, we don't have much longer, December 8th, and it's on Game Pass. So you're able to jump into it if you have Game Pass for no additional cost, which is actually really, really sweet. Again, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you please hit that like button. Help get this out there for the YouTube algorithm. You guys all know how it works. Thank you again. Much love to all of you from the How To Gamer. Now go out there and enjoy the rest of your day and put a smile on someone's face.